Time I offered it, I had never seen anything like it, still haven't seen anything like it. And if you're looking at it going, well, it kind of looks like a regular mop, it's anything but a regular mop. Look at the way you're able to rinse this out, and it's a different type of material, okay? It rinses out quickly, but look at this. You push the handle and it wrings it out, so it's super, super easy. And then it turns all kinds of different ways, twists and turns, and super, super absorbent. So we're gonna give you the HandiMop, but then we're also gonna give you something else. We're gonna give you that. We're also gonna give you an extra mop head, and then we're gonna give you 3 of these. And that's why I say, you've never seen, I've never felt a material like this before. I'm not quite sure what it is, but these are sponges. Kind of a built-in handle, and the way these work is beautiful. You get all 3 sponges, 2 mop heads, and the mop handle, $24.99, 3 flex payments of $8.33. Keith Enzi is the gentleman who created this. And Keith, like I said, you know, I remember the first time I worked with you because frankly, you know, I'm like, oh, really? Okay, another mop. And then I got so excited about it because I've never seen technology in a mop like this. It's a complete game changer.
Yeah, you couldn't be more accurate that. And what you said, you don't know what it's made out of, all that stuff. It's made out of a material called PVA. PVA is happiest when it's underwater or full of wet. And if not, it's constantly starving or trying to grab water. As I glide it on the floor, it's going to pick everything up. Not only pick it up, but it's going to hold it and trap it in all these little grooves and channels. I come over to the sink. If you want to use a bucket, go ahead and use a bucket. But I go from room to room. When my mop head gets dirty, I run over to the sink. I let everything run off into the sink. And when I wring it out, I clean it out. It might take me a couple times to get all the extra water, but it's a perfectly clean mop head. Now, say you were done mopping. I don't know what anybody does with a wet mop, but this takes up 3 inches of space, stands vertical, and it's good to go. If I don't use it for a couple of days, it dries hard as a rock. So it doesn't gather mold or mildew. It is the perfect one system. So instead of sweeping, dustpan, brush, all that stuff, it gets in all the grooves under the fridge, under the cabinets, and you'll see it just picks it up and traps it and holds on to it. It's absolutely amazing. There's nothing else on the market like it. And again, you just come over to the sink again. Everything runs right off the head. You wring it out, you clean it out. All you do is push it forward, squeezes all the excess off, pull it back, and it's good to go.
And then you just stand it up.
Let's say, right, and then that's it. It's good. Now, say there's oh boy, you got some ketchup. I'm just going to be ridiculous, but you will see how it's literally like a vacuum and you're just pulling. It constantly is just searching for wet. Look at how it picks it up and holds it.
Amazing.
I mean, everybody running for paper towels, doing laundry, doing all this other. I mean, literally the whole mop head all the way around. And then I just come over to the sink, send it to the side. Everything will run right off it. If I want to accelerate it, I just run the wringer through, help push it all out. Look at all the stuff in the sink. I mean, what else can do it? And I haven't touched anything. I don't have any. Now look, I'm done. My mess is cleaned up. Everybody's calmed down and no more hassle. The HandiSponge. We had to figure out a way to get the technology of the mop in people's hands. Here you can see, and this will show you a great demonstration, how I'll come on the side just to show you. Come on this side, go this way. Look at all that. Usually we sweep it into my hand and half falls onto the floor and all that other stuff. Come over to the sink, rinse it off. And again, it's literally brand new.
It's
now,
crazy.
You're going to use the stove just because you can see black and white. This is what the old school is. Right. Yep, give me the paper towels, give me the laundry, give me. Watch how it adjusts literally, just to show you, watch this. It's amazing. Look, it'll just come through. It is the perfect finishing sponge for any surface because look at that, the whole stove. Come on over. Isn't it ridiculous? I hear you laughing because it's like there's no way it can do that. But yes, it can. I mean, seriously, it's absolutely perfect. So Here we go. Soy sauce again. Now, this will show you the PVA technology, how it actually works. Soy sauce, we know, is just completely destructive. So we'll put it through. Look at that. Now, when water hits the sponge, it will literally lift it up and separate it all out. Watch this. Look at that.
Yeah.
There's your soy sauce, and there it is all in the bowl. And then, spray that a little bit. I don't even know what's going on with my counters. You can't, especially today's granite countertops. Look at, you don't know how dirty they are until you actually clean them. All right, so that's enough for the PVA mop and HandiSponge. Now I'm gonna come out here, and usually how I clean my house, I don't have a bucket. I just go room to room. It's so much simpler to me. Again, it has to be wet, whether it's a sponge, the mop. It's a sponge or a mop. Everyone in the world has to be wet. So here is a dusty floor, crazy dusty. One sweep through. Look at the before and after of that. And then I'm not waiting around for the floor to dry. It's awesome. I mean, look at this. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
You want to see the capacity of it? I mean, how much, a little mop, how much water can it pick up? It can pick up as much as it can hold. Watch this. Out of that little mop head. It is amazing.
Amazing, and amazing price today, $24.99. You get the 3 sponges, you get 2 of your mop heads, and you get the HandiMop, for heaven's sakes. And you get to pick a color, no less. So we have it available in teal, this is your gray, this is going to be your spearmint, and then we have it in berry as well. Pick a color, any color. But these are demonstrations that literally, and I almost never say that, you have to see it to believe it. Because if somebody told me that a mop could do those kind of things, that I never had to touch it, I mean, absolutely, completely reinventing the way that you mop, the way that it is so super absorbent, but then at the end of the day, never having to touch it, and it releases everything completely easily. You will love the sponges, you will love the mop, you will love the versatility of it, you will love it for cleaning your baseboards, for heaven's sakes, and today you will love it on 3 flex payments, $8.33. And Keith, you know, truly when I think about mopping, I can't even believe they still sell those mops that have all those, you know, different strings and everything. I mean, who would ever buy a mop like that? Who would ever do one of those sponge things when you can never really get it clean? Look at how this works, a complete reinvention of a mop.
Yeah, you're right. The traditional mop with the bucket and all that other stuff, that's old school. Just thinking about it, I can't imagine the smell of my hands. All right, how can you use this as a mop? Apply a little pressure. Push it forward, it will wet the floor. Pull it back, it'll dry the floor. So if you want to have a bucket with clean and liquid, there you go, your whole floor. You can come through and clean it, wash it, and dry it all at one shot. Perfect. Now, if you have a pet, or there's any kind of dog hair, or kids, or anything like that, because it's constantly pulling, you're not chasing dust bunnies. I left the floor extremely dirty. We haven't cleaned it for a couple of days, so I know how to show. And we have a dog. Look at that.
Yeah. Yeah.
What, I mean, really,
everybody
has a dog. It holds it, grabs it, traps it, and I got no ongoing costs. I'm not wasting all them disposable pads and all. Look at, and I bring it over to my sink or my bucket in this case, and when I wring it out, I clean it up every single time. So hey, say for instance, it is not a stain remover, but as a first line of defense, here's coffee. Here's more coffee. If somebody spills coffee on your carpet or upholstery, as a first line of defense, look at that.
Amazing. The absorbency.
It will pull it all out of the carpet.
Wow.
And then over here, any surface, because it leaves the floor dry. Here's my wood floors. How much coffee did it just pick up? Watch this. There's your coffee.
I've never seen anybody use a mop on a carpet. I've never seen anybody use a mop to actually remove moisture from a carpet. You're getting 3 of these, okay? You're getting 2 of your mop heads. You're getting the HandiMop, most importantly, for $24.99. 3 flex payments. You know, frankly, I hope you do a YouTube channel, because you know what, it is so entertaining to watch that, Keith. Amazing and truly just game-changing technology. Thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. It was my pleasure, and happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
Absolutely. Teal, gray, we have the spearmint, and we have the berry color, all available for you. And you know, this entire hour really is full of truly some of the most innovative products on the planet. And I have the next one coming up, which is something